The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Frisbee, a subcompact space vehicle. Its 5-year mission to fearlessly explore strange new worlds, to bravely seek out new life, to boldly go where no man has ever gone before, and to carelessly split infinitives. Schtick. Starring Frank Shuster as Captain James T. Quirk, and Johnny Wayne as his Vulcan First Officer, Mr. Spoof.
Captain's log, stardate 1822-14. We have now been on our journey for 4 months, traveling at the speed of 60,000 miles a minute towards a mysterious destination. Mr. Scott.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Have you charted our galaxy position?
I make it Gamma 748J.
You better verify that on the accuracy computer.
Aye, aye, sir. Accuracy check, Gamma 748J.
Wrong.
Mr. Scott, may I see that, please? 2 and 3 are 5.
Sorry, sir. Galaxy position, Gamma 749J.
Right.
Smarten up, Mr. Scott. There's no room for mistakes aboard a starship. Lucky for you that I've got brains.
Wrong.
And turn off the computer when you're finished with it.
Wrong.
Captain.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Popoff?
We are approaching space platform Delta 3.
Good. Prepare to dock.
Yes, Captain.
Now hear this. This is your captain speaking. All senior officers, report to the bridge immediately. All members of the crew, watch your closed circuit monitors and pay attention. In a few moments, this starship will dock at Space Station Delta 3, where we will take on a VIP who is bringing us secret orders for a dangerous mission. Now, I don't know what the mission is, gentlemen, but every member of this starship is involved. Have faith. Your captain is cool, resourceful, and courageous.
Wrong.
I thought I told you to turn that thing off.
I did, Captain, but it just couldn't accept your last remark.
Captain, we have docked on Delta 3.
Thank you, Mr. Popoff. Well, we will greet our mysterious VIP. Mr. Scott, where is my first officer, Mr. Spoof?
I haven't seen him for hours, sir.
Mr. Popoff?
I don't know, Captain.
Bones.
They got me.
Open all channels. Mr. Spoof, this is your captain. Where are you?
Spoof replying on all channels. Did you want me, Captain?
Drop whatever you're doing and report to the bridge at once.
I hasten to obey your command, sir. Spoof out. Good afternoon, Captain. I believe you bellowed.
Thanks for dropping in, Mr. Spoof.
Not at all, sir.
I didn't drag you away from anything important, did I?
As a matter of fact, I was down in the galley, sir. The chef was giving me a haircut.
You get your haircuts from the chef?
Well, it's his bowl. You know, you can do anything with a Cuisinart. Merci, Gaston.
Je vous en prie.
Tell me frankly, he didn't make me look too much like Liza Minnelli, did he?
Never mind all that. There's a VIP out there. Let's find out who he is.
I'll get him on the screen, sir. M5, request visual contact with docking area.
Good heavens! It's the President of Earth. Flight deck, attention! Presidential salute! Welcome to our starship, Mr. President.
Delighted to be here, Captain Quirk.
May I present my crew, sir? This is Mr. Scott, my engineering officer.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Mr. President.
He's also in charge of our post office. This is Mr. Popoff.
Mr. President.
My medical officer, Bones.
Sir.
This is Mr. Sue Guy.
Sir.
My communications officer, Lieutenant O'Hara.
O'Hara?
Sure, and I was born in Dublin.
And this is my second in command, sir. My science officer, Mr. Spoof.
Mr. Spoof, eh? Well, Mr. Spoof, if you don't mind me saying so, you look like an alien being. You're not an earthling, are you?
Only partly, sir. My father was a Vulcan.
I see. What was your mother?
Before she was married, she was a Rotenberg. Not the rich ones, but we were comfortable.
He's a little weird, isn't he?
Well, sir, all Vulcans are weird, but they have unusual mental powers. This man is a genius. He has a mind like a computer.
Is that true?
Absolutely. I'm not just a pretty haircut.
Well, at ease, Spoof. Smoke if you wish.
Thank you, sir.
He didn't mean for you to smoke like that.
The human way could be injurious to my health.
Well, sir, all of us are very anxious to find out what brings you to our starship.
I'll get right to the point, Captain. This is Condition Red. I have a mission for you so important that if it fails, it may very well mean the end of the world. Don't seem to be upset at what I just said.
I never get upset, sir. It's quite impossible. You see, I'm a Vulcan, and we Vulcans have no emotions.
No emotions?
None at all, sir.
Is that true, Captain?
That's true, sir. Vulcans do not feel anything. Love, hate, envy, they mean nothing to them.
Really? Isn't there anything that can upset you?
Well, I'm not exactly crazy about the Boston Bruins. Especially Wayne Cashman. When he goes into the corners.
He is a little weird, isn't he?
Sir, you were saying that if this mission fails, it could mean the end of the world?
Worse than that, Captain. I told you this was Condition Red. It could very well mean the destruction of the entire galaxy.
Spoof.
I'm sorry, Captain. No emotions.
I know.
Captain, let me give you the bottom line.
Yes, sir.
We're facing a situation that could very well lead to World War IV.
World War IV? Mr. Spoof, I remember World War II, but what was World War III?
With Alberta. Don't you remember the Edmonton trials?
Well, Mr. President, who exactly is threatening the Earth? Well, Mr. President, who exactly is threatening the Earth?
A planet of superior beings.
You mean Supermen?
Not supermen, Captain. Superwomen.
Is there such a planet, Mr. Spoof?
There is a planet of superwomen in this galaxy. It is called Alpha Yenta.
Alpha Yenta?
The inevitable evolutionary development of women's lib. It is a matriarchal culture where the women are all supreme.
And the men?
The men are treated like inferiors. They have to do all the work and shut up. Very much like Forest Hill Village. Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. I forgot you live there. I don't mean I'm sorry because I have no emotions. I mean I regret making you feel badly. Whatever that is.
Have you quite finished, Mr. Spoof?
Quite, sir. Spoof out.
Mr. President, are you saying that these superwomen of Alpha Yenta are a threat to us?
We're not sure. Your mission is to make a space reconnaissance of their planet and bring back all the information you can.
Will do, sir.
My space shuttle will take me back to my peanut farm. Good luck on your mission.
Thank you very much, sir. Gentlemen, the Earth Anthem.
Hail to the Earth, planet of our birth. You are the sphere all of us hold dear. From the North Pole to the South Pole, spinning up there in the blue. Oh, you beautiful ball, you great big beautiful ball. We do it all for you.
Good idea putting in that last line. Means free hamburgers for everybody.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Deck back to your positions. Mr. Spook,
Yes, Captain?
raise the microphone.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Lower the microphone.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, stand by for orbital blastoff. Mr. Scott.
Ready, Captain.
Lieutenant O'Hara.
Ready, Captain.
Mr. Popoff.
Yes, Captain.
Mr. Spoof.
I'm all ears, Captain.
Mr. Spoof, prepare for blastoff procedure.
There's no need to, sir. I've computerized the entire blast-off procedure and placed it on this digital sensor module.
Well, that sounds brilliant. How does it work?
Very simply, this is for countdown.
You have countdown.
This is for ignition.
You have ignition.
And this is for liftoff.
You have liftoff.
Well, that's marvelous. Well, what are those buttons for?
Oh, those are for me.
You have a Coke.
Wrong. Then, of course, it is not programmed to accept the Pepsi challenge.
We've leveled off at warp 5, sir.
Thanks, Scotty. Mr. Spoof, seatbelt lights off.
Aye, aye, Captain. Attention, crew. The seatbelt sign is now off. However, seasoned travelers make a practice of keeping their belts fastened during the entire flight.
Mr. Spoof, would you come with me to the wardroom, please?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I don't mind telling you, Mr. Spoof, this is one of the weirdest missions of my career.
It does seem to have an element of uncertainty, sir.
Flying to an unknown planet, completely controlled by superwomen? I wouldn't want the rest of the crew to hear this, Mr. Spoof, but frankly, I'm frightened.
Frightened? What is frightened?
Well, you know, apprehensive, scared.
I don't understand, Captain.
I keep forgetting you Vulcans have no emotions. You don't know what fear is.
I'm afraid not.
You know something, Mr. Spoof? You are really amazing.
Since I don't know what modesty is either, I am forced to agree with you, Captain.
You know, you really are. You have no fear. You have no love. You have no hate. You have no envy. Isn't there anything you've got?
I've got rhythm. I've got music. I've got my gal. Who could ask for anything more?
I've got rhythm.
Old man trouble. I don't mind him. You won't find him hanging around my old front door. Hanging around my old front door. I've got rhythm. So that's pain. Who needs it?
Mr. Spoof, this is no time for jokes.
If not now, when?
Captain!
What is it, Mr. Popoff?
There is an alien spaceship on the scanner.
I'm on my way.
Mr. Popoff, may I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why do you persist in calling him Captain?
Because he is a captain.
To you, he's a captain. But to a captain, is he a captain?
That's the strangest looking spacecraft I've ever seen.
It certainly is. Mr. Spoof, what do you make of that?
That, sir, is obviously an Alpha Yenta starship with a female crew.
Well, how can you tell?
All the fenders are dented.
Mr. Spoof, that's a male chauvinist remark.
It is indeed, sir, and I'd be ashamed if I knew how.
Captain,
What is it, Bones?
I picked up an alien life form that has entered our ship.
An alien life form? Are you sure?
Somewhere around here.
All right. All right, nobody panic.
What is panic?
Oh, forget it. All right, everybody, phasers out. Set them at stun. All right, alien life form. Whoever you are, show yourself. I repeat, show yourself. What do you make of it?
Fascinating.
Could it be a Klingon space creature?
Possibly. Or somebody from Hamilton.
Stand where you are. If you move, you're dead.
That is not logical, sir. If we move, how can we possibly be dead?
All right, alien being, who are you?
I am the commander of the Alpha Yenta spaceship.
But I thought you were all supposed to be women.
We are. My name is Dolly.
But you don't look like a woman.
Oh, you foolish earthling. We are superior beings. We can assume any form we wish.
Mr. Spoof, is this possible?
Why not? It's only a sketch.
Would you like a demonstration? For example, I can look like this. Or I can look like this.
Do you think she's trying to tell us something?
Or I can look like this.
Hello, Dolly. Interesting molecular transformation. Tell me, can you change into a giraffe? How about an elephant? Would you rather be a pig? Can you do Jimmy Cagney?
Quiet, you pointed-eared Vulcan buffoon.
You can't call my executive officer a buffoon.
Please, Captain, no need for anger. As Winston Churchill once said, sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
When did Winston Churchill say that?
Stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
When did Winston Churchill say that?
When he was a little boy.
Enough! I've come to warn you. You have invaded Yentan airspace. If you do not turn back, you and your ship will be destroyed. The superwomen of Alpha Yenta have spoken.
Mr. Spoof, what do you think?
I like them better as the horse.
Captain, if you want my advice, we'll turn back. We haven't got a chance.
I'm surprised at you, Bones. We have a mission to perform, and perform it we will.
But the Yentas...
Damn the Yentas! Full speed ahead! All right, warp 5.
Aye, aye, Captain, warp 5.
Energize all rockets.
All rockets energized, Captain.
Deploy upward thrusters.
Thrusters deployed, Captain.
Do you have anything to add, Mr. Spoof?
Yes, Captain. Should oxygen be required during the flight, this oxygen mask will be presented automatically. Place the mask over your nose, breathe normally, and extinguish all smoking materials. La pression à bord est maintenue constante. Si toutefois elle venait affaiblir en
Mr.
cours de vol...
Spoof, I do not think that's necessary.
We may be in orbit over Quebec, sir.
What is it, Scotty?
Atmospheric turbulence, Captain. There seems to be a tractor beam pulling at us.
We'll get more power from the phaser banks.
I canny. There's something draining our dilithium crystals, and we're out of control.
Mr. Spoof, how can you be so calm?
What is calm? Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety, passengers will remain seated until the starship comes to a complete stop.
Captain! We seem to be trapped in a strange force field.
Aye, Captain, about 20,000 kilometers above the surface of a strange planet.
Mr. Spoof, check the atmosphere and see if it's safe to go down there.
M5, request information and sample of atmosphere of planet below.
M5 readout. Atmosphere on planet below, exactly like that on Earth. Sample ready.
Well, you heard it, Captain. The atmosphere is exactly as what we have on Earth.
Really?
Totally polluted.
Well, I'm going to beam down and look around. Mr. Sugai.
Yes, Captain.
I want you to come with me.
Oh, no, Captain. You can't make me go.
What's the matter? Are you chicken, Sugai?
Mr. Spoof.
I may be a Vulcan, but I still can't resist a good line.
Mr. Spoof, you come with me. Mr. Scott, to the transporter room. All right, Scotty.
Ready to beam you down, sir.
Energize.
Curious.
Report, Mr. Spoof. Where are we?
There are two logical hypotheses, Captain. This is either the planet Alpha Yenta.
Yes?
Or the Donnie and Marie show.
Greetings, oh strange ones. Welcome to our planet.
Oh, greetings to you, oh beautiful one.
Captain, may I suggest extreme caution? The natives of this planet are said to suffer from a highly infectious disease called space madness. They are quite irrational.
Hello, handsome.
What did I tell you?
I don't know. She sounded rational to me.
Now you've got it.
Walk this way, oh strange ones.
Don't say it, Spoof.
In there.
Hey, it's a trap.
Very interesting. A polyethylene force field.
How do you like that? I walked into it like an idiot, a stupid, blundering idiot.
Now, Captain, don't get excited.
It's easy for you to say, but I'm a human being. It's natural for me to show anger and frustration. Doesn't mean anything to you because you've got no emotions.
Well, even if I had emotions, Captain, I still wouldn't get excited.
Why not?
Well, like I said, it's only a sketch.
We'll return in a moment with Act Two.
Sounds logical.
And now, Act Two of Schtick.
Captain's log, stardate 1822-45. We are prisoners on a strange planet controlled by a race of superwomen. Mr. Spoof is his usual calm self, but I'm livid with rage. Hello, Mr. Scott. This is your captain. Do you read me? Hello.
Primitive, but interesting.
Hello. I can't understand it, Mr. Spoof. I've been trying for hours and I can't get through. I can't understand why.
A logical explanation, Captain. This is my electric razor.
I'm so upset I don't know what I'm doing.
I'd be upset, too, if I knew what upset meant.
Help! Help! Came from over there.
Help! Help! Help!
Heavens! It's the president of Earth. Heavens! It's the president of Earth. What happened, sir?
Oh, those mad women of Alpha Yenta. They captured me like they've captured you. And now the Earth is doomed.
Fascinating.
What do you mean fascinating? He just said the Earth is doomed.
So what? It's not the end of the world.
Can you sit down, please? Do these. They wouldn't dare. It's true. Mr. Spoof, you've got to get us out of here.
I think I can, sir, with this weapon. It's an antimatter disintegrator beam. I'll blast a hole in that wall. Effective, isn't it?
I wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
Radio Shack.
Look. Mr. Scott?
Oh, Captain, how are you the new?
I thought I told you to stay with the ship.
Oh, don't be daft, man. This is where the lassies are. This is where it's happening.
Let's come over. Don't you see? They got to him. Look at his cheek.
It's the mark of Yenta.
Mr. Papa! Hello, Captain! Bones!
Hi.
Cunningham!
Hi.
Mr. Sugai! Vickers! Benson!
Hi.
My whole crew, they're all bewitched.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. President. Come with me.
I can't resist any longer. I'm only flesh and blood.
Mr. President! Sir! I can't understand it. They got to everybody.
Except you and me, Captain.
That's true.
Of course, they can't get to me because I'm a Vulcan. I have no emotions.
Well, that's right, but how come they didn't get to me?
Captain, the crew asked me to give you this. It'll make your breath fresh for hours.
I use it, Mr. Spoof, but thanks anyway. That took courage.
What's courage?
Oh, shut up.
Attention, attention, strangers. Her Serene Highness, Queen of Alpha Yenta, bids you come to the royal throne room.
Fascinating.
Approach the throne, Captain Quirk. Welcome to my planet. I am the Queen of the Yentas.
Your Majesty?
May I present my 3 sons? Justin, Sasha, and Zeppo.
Mr. Spoof?
Yes, Captain?
There must be an explanation.
Very well, let's hear it.
I mean, it's obvious that you have been here before.
A logical deduction, Captain.
And not only that, that there's been a little hanky-panky between you and the Queen?
We prefer to call it Sovereignty Association.
Then you are...
Who else but the King of the Yentas?
Now, just 1 minute.
You're not kneeling.
Oh, sorry. You mean to say that after all these years as a starship officer, you have been spying on the Earth?
Not spying, Captain. Making a reconnaissance. Ever since the Earth began to probe outer space, I suspected you were out to conquer us. But I have discovered this is not true. Earth people are gentle people, people of peace. None of you have overpowering ambitions or wild dreams of conquest, with the possible exception of John Bassett.
Rise, Captain Quirk. The King and I would be delighted if you and your crew would remain here with us on this planet paradise.
A splendid idea, Grace. Gentle the crew. You're all invited to stay with us here. Ladies, make them welcome. Make them welcome.
Wait a minute, just a moment. I am sorry, Your Majesty. This is very tempting, but I'm afraid we cannot stay in your Shangri-La. We are all human beings, and we require the struggle, the challenge, the competition, not the indolent life of the lotus eater. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we cannot stay. Men, back to the ship. Remember your oath. You are all starship officers. Bones.
I guess you're right, sir.
Scotty?
Oh, aye, Captain. We know our duty and we'll do it.
Good. All right, back to the mothership.
I don't know. I guess we better go, yeah.
Oh, Captain!
I guess it's no choice.
I salute you. A gallant gesture. You are a man of dedication, courage, and superb intelligence.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Dedication, courage, and superb intelligence.
Well, after all, my dear, this is science fiction. Oh, children, it's time for Mork and Mindy.
Captain's log, star date 16/22/45. As our starship races further and further away from that strange enchanted planet, the flight deck is strangely silent. Did we make the right decision? Were we right to give up the good life on that permanent paradise? Or were we complete idiots?
Right, 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 right.